Our Superintendent, Diane Perez. Assistant Superintendent of Personnel Services, Matt Hickson. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Sherry Smith. From the City of San Jacinto, Council Member Alonzo Ledesma. Representing the Soba Band of Lieutenants, we have Soba Council Treasurer Kelly Hurtado. Our San Jacinto High School administrative team, our principal, Luke Smith. Assistant Principal, Courtney Hall. Assistant Principal, Steve Simpson. Assistant Principal, Dr. Rose Henderson. Dean of Students, Dr. Alfonso Banks. Please welcome our keynote speaker, teacher Bethany Gibson. Tonight, we are also proud to include our San Jacinto High School teaching and counseling staff. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to San Jacinto High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. Please welcome our dignitaries. Board President, John I. Norman. Board Clerk, Willie Hamilton. Board Member, Trika Ojeda. Board Member, Deborah Rex. Board Member, Jasmine Rubio. In the back, San Jacinto High School Student Board Member, Nadia Talamontes. Our Superintendent, Diane Perez. Assistant Superintendent of Personnel Services, Matt Hickson. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Sherry Smith. From the City of San Jacinto, Council Member Alonzo Ledesma. Representing the Soboba Band of Liseño Indians, we have, from Soboba Tribal Council, Treasurer Kelly Hurtado. Our San Jacinto High School administrative team, our principal, Luke Smith. Assistant Principal, Courtney Hall. Assistant Principal, Steve Simpson. Assistant Principal, Dr. Rose Henderson. Dean of Students, Dr. Alfonso Banks. Please welcome our keynote speaker, teacher Bethany Gibson. Tonight, we are also proud to include our San Jacinto High School teaching and counseling staff. We would also like to send a special welcome to our friends and family watching from the gymnasium. School would like to welcome our special guest from Megan Cope Elementary, representing the class of 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, the San Jacinto High School class of 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing until the colors are retired. Guests, you may be seated.
Buenas noches y bienvenidos. Mi nombre es Viana Iníguez y soy la presidenta de ASB. Les quiero dar una cordial bienvenida a todos ustedes que están aquí celebrando la graduación de nuestra clase 2018. Good evening. I am Brianna Iníguez, the Associate Student Body President. I would like to begin by giving a warm welcome to our distinguished guest, President John Norman, board members, Superintendent Diane Perez, and cabinet members. I would also like to give a welcome to our families, friends, teachers, and loved ones who are all here in celebration of the graduating senior class of 2018. Life is a journey. For us seniors, our journeys crossed paths 4 years ago when we entered San Jacinto High School. As freshmen, graduating seemed like a distant reality. We started high school as young, naive teenagers, unsure of what the next 4 years would hold. Throughout this journey, we've met people along the way who have impacted our lives, experienced challenges and obstacles that have tested our true characters, and reached great milestones as a reward to our hard work and success. We stand here 4 years later as stronger and wiser, young, independent individuals, ready to embark on our next journey as we let go of everything familiar to us and encounter our own paths of what life has to offer. If I can sum up the lessons that high school has taught me, I would use the words of Maya Angelou. Be present in all things and thankful for all things. And whatever you do and wherever you go, be present, because in life, nothing lasts forever. We commenced our high school journey at what seemed like forever ago, and now that journey has come to an end. Remember to never forget the memories that were made throughout the years, like watching the football team win Battle of the Bell all 4 years. Or the excitement we all felt at the end of junior year when we met up by the senior circle and chanted, "Senior, say what? Senior, say what?" Continue to seize each moment and embrace every aspect of it. Remember to live with gratitude. Stop, look around, and appreciate everything around you. Be thankful for the friendships that were made in the last 4 years and the ones that will continue to last. I would like to thank my personal group of friends in the party group chat for all the memorable moments we have together. I would also give a special shout out to my girls, Erica, Melissa, Chloe, Marilyn, Bree, for showing me the true meaning of friendship. Appreciate the mentors in your life who have guided you and rooted for your success. Appreciate the good times where they have brought you happiness and the bad times because you survived them and they've made you stronger. Look into the future and be thankful for the countless opportunities you have to create a life that you're proud of. Class of 2018, our journey together has come to an end. It is time we say goodbye to each other, to high school, and to everything we've ever known. As we all go our own ways, let us never forget our roots and where we came from. Always remember to stay grounded and be humble wherever you go. In whatever environment you find yourself in, remain true to yourself and what you believe in. If you're the first in your family to graduate high school, be proud of the change you are making, not only for yourself, but for your family. If you're the first in your family to go to college, applaud yourself, for you are beating the odds and creating a better future for yourself and inspiring the future generations to come. Seniors, as you embark on your next journey, remember to write your own narrative and set your own path, because the only person that holds power to the pen is you. Before I introduce our principal, I want to take a moment to remember 2 bright young men who would have been celebrating with us today. Please join me in a moment of silence for Damien Chacon and Larry McKinney. Let us always remember those who have crossed our paths and made an impact in our lives. And now, I have the pleasure of introducing our proud principal, Mr. Smith.
Good evening, parents, guests, friends, and the class of 2018. My name is Luke Smith. I'm the proud principal of San Jacinto High School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here to this amazing celebration tonight. Thank you all for coming together as we recognize the accomplishments of these students. Not only did they meet their goal to complete their high school education, they demonstrated high achievements across a wide variety of programs and pathways. Graduates, I'd like to recognize those tonight. As I call out your programs or organizations, please rise and remain standing. Academic Decathlon, AVID, FFA, Mock Trial, Link Crew, Tigers Vibes Presenters, International Baccalaureate or Advanced Placement, Black Student Union, MECHA, ASB, AFJROTC, Culinary Arts, Band, Orchestra, Choir, Drama, Yearbook, Project Lead the Way, Upward Bound and Talent Search, dual enrollment courses, video production and digital media, wood technology, law enforcement and EMR, medical assisting, allied health, any other club, and all of our athletes. Please stand and be recognized. All graduates, please be recognized, and any parents, guests, and staff who are proud Tiger alumni, please stand and be recognized. All Tiger alumni in the crowd, please stand and be recognized. The rich traditions of San Jacinto High School have continued on with this graduating class, and you should be proud of all that they are and all that they represent. You may be seated now. I'm especially fond of this class. Your first day at school at San Jacinto High School was my first day at San Jacinto High School. 4 years ago, you showed up as freshmen, just as I showed up as an assistant principal. You had no idea where the 500 building was, and neither did I. You had no ideas who your teachers were, and neither did I. And you had no idea what to expect from being a Tiger, and neither did I. None of us realized how important it was to win the Battle of the Bell, but we did it for 4 years in a row. 4 years later, we find ourselves here, and we're completely changed and transformed by this place. We have been shaped by San Jacinto High School in so many ways, and I would say, by far, for the better. We are more prepared to tackle the world and what lies ahead of us due to our last 4 years here. I know that you have helped shape me into be a better principal and to continue learning and growing. And I know that you have been shaped by us here. Your teachers, your counselors, and the staff here only hope that they have impacted you to strive to be better at all that you choose to do. Class of 2018, you have come through San Jacinto High School with a rich experience that you'll look back on as a time when you laid the foundation for a successful future. Whatever that future may hold, go into it with passion and compassion. Go into it with an open mind and an open heart. And go into it with love and empathy, especially for those who you may see as different. Go into it knowing that you have a solid foundation of support from those around you and those who have gone before you. Again, thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2018. At this time, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker from the faculty of San Jacinto High School, Bethany Gibson.
A very warm and enthusiastic welcome to our esteemed guests, families, colleagues, staff, and of course, the stars of the evening, the class of 2018. My name is Bethany Gibson. I am one of the senior English teachers and the senior class elected graduation speaker. God help me. It is a great honor to speak to you today. However, I can't help but feel this is the long-awaited retribution for years of student presentations. The sheer volume of projects, speeches, and public speaking I have inflicted upon my students has now culminated in the most acute form of payback I could possibly imagine. Seniors, I really must applaud your sense of poetic justice. Bravo. It is the seniors we're here to celebrate today. I must say that you, every single one of you, should be proud of yourselves. Yes, some of you have been planning this moment for years, and you are already staring at that horizon, looking on to the next challenge. You mastered the obstacle course, that was high school, and took a flying leap over the finish line into success. Others of you have been dragging your broken and defeated bodies, struggling with the weight of expectations every step of the way, and have only just managed to stagger, bruised but triumphant, over the finish line. Motivation is a fickle thing senior year. Some of you are motivated purely by Red Bull and spite. Crowing at the top of your lungs, just you wait. Others of you have been lying in wait, patiently poised to pounce on the opportunities that present themselves. Still others have suffered, agonized, and survived before finally sighing, it would be enough just to graduate it all. Regardless of your journey, you are here, you are done, and you should be proud and victorious. This is my first year teaching seniors, my first time witnessing the special sort of anxiety you have about your futures, and rightly so. A few words of advice. You must give yourself permission to fail, because you're gonna, and you have to accept it. You must trust yourself to do the right thing, even when you don't want to. Don't expect to be rewarded for doing what you're supposed to be doing. You don't get a gold star for stopping at a stop sign, okay? If you want recognition, be so good they can't ignore you. This world you are to inherit is full of contradictions, expectations, and turmoil. It is also full of love, mystery, and adventure. For instance, 95% of the world's oceans has been unexplored. 2013 was the first time we actually caught sight of a giant squid in its natural habitat. In 2012, 500 new fairy tales were found gathering dust in an archive in Germany. There still is no cure for the common cold or cancer. There's so much work to be done, so much left to be discovered, and I am thankful it will be placed into your worthy hands. Worthy. Worthy is a word that is rarely used these days. In case you haven't been told, in case you are uncertain, in case you are wondering, you are worthy. Regardless of your diploma, your post-secondary plan, your class rank, you are worthy just as you are, just as you will be. There are going to be many people in your life grabbing your sleeve, trying to distract you, grabbing your wrist to try to control you, twisting your arm to try and hurt you. They will say, you should do this. You need to do this. You must do this. This is what's important. In that moment, you need to take your hand, lay it across that beating muscle in the left side of your chest and say, no, this is what's important. I cannot begin to articulate the torrent of emotions I feel standing before you today. I am bursting with pride at your victory. I am staggered by the honor of being your chosen speaker. I am crippled by the thought of never seeing you again. There is a special kind of torture teachers experience every graduation day. We open ourselves up to you, pour out our knowledge, our passion, our love. Some of you soak it up like sponges. Some of you dodge it like unwanted rain. You torment us. You move us. You inspire us. Teachers are always left behind. Left wondering if we truly made an impact, if we did enough. To some of you, we with a sense of relief. To others, we weep at the sight of your back. You leave us behind, but we never let you go. But goodbyes must be said. Perhaps we can soften them into see you soon. In the hopefully short time that stands between now and then, this is my hope, my wish, and my prayer for you. In a world obsessed with success and its ambiguous cruelties, choose kindness, choose compassion, choose to enrich your lives with the people around you, not the possessions around you. The world doesn't need more successful people. It needs strong people, dedicated, thoughtful, kind people. Every single one of you that has walked through our classes are those people. The world needs compassion. It needs love. Speak your truth. Share yourself. Find people that bring the magic out of you, not the madness. Congratulations, class of 2018. Now it's time for... Okay, I'm really sorry. Love you.
my face getting clearer. It went by like dust to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got the dues of life to pay.
My fellow graduates, if you don't know me already, my name is Susan. I play the violin, I aspire to be a nurse, and right now, I guess I'm your public speaker. Many of you have no idea who I am. For many of you, taking advice from a stranger sounds completely absurd, and I get that. 6 minutes may not be enough time for you all to get to know me, but I stand up here speaking in front of you all to represent our student body. I didn't earn the straight A's. I'm not a star soccer player. I'm not an ASB representative. Then who am I? I embody the persona that many of you guys identify with. Those who don't fit into a particular group. Those who get lost in a crowd. Those who are great at one subject and suck at the rest. Those who love giving presentations. Oh wait, that's just me. We went to the same high school together. We walked the same halls, maybe took some of the same classes, experienced the out-of-nowhere fire drills. And we probably endured the same horrific traffic during passing period. I want to congratulate you all tonight for sitting here in your caps and gowns. We've survived the drama, the standardized testing, the rigorous math retakes. Let's be proud of our triumphs. I want to acknowledge the unsung heroes, our counselors, the staff, and especially the teachers, who not only do their job, but go out of their way to support our endeavors. Whether that is attending our sport games, attending our music performances, or simply listening to our daily stresses and complaints. They are the people whom we should look up to. These are the people who are concerned about our well-being while trying to balance their own personal lives and families. For 4 years, I had the pleasure of sitting in Mr. Jackson's biomedical program. Now, Mr. Jackson has the most creative ways of bragging about his accomplishments and continuously pushing me to my limits. I remember there was one day specifically where we had to come up with a topic for an experiment, and all of my ideas, they weren't good enough for him. But then he told me something insightful that it will forever be instilled in my memory. He said that the positive relationships you have with people are constant reminders that they expect great things from you. This is not a burden, not an obligation to impress anyone, but rather their general good opinion of you reinforces the belief that you have the capacity to grow as a human. And it is through their support that you get through the hard times. This reminds me of my own family, who are my harshest critics, while at the same time being my #1 fans. They have opened my eyes to opportunities that I never thought were possible. My parents and my sisters, they boost my self-esteem while also exposing me to humbling experiences. It has not always been the easiest life, but I'm lucky to say that I have people who have my back and show unconditional love for me, and I'm sure you do too. I come from a very musical family. I've always wanted to play the violin, and one day my dad came home surprising me with my very own. In high school, my family all bought matching t-shirts with my name on the back. I have to admit, it was pretty embarrassing, but their relentless support always puts a smile on my face. Since then, I've grown as a musician and even found my place to the top of the orchestra as concertmaster with Mr. Vaughn as my director. Mr. Vaughn has patience that seems humanly impossible to have. He creates relationships with students that encourages us to love music and to appreciate the people around us. We've grown close in the past 3 years that he's been at this school, and he recently showed me something that I want to share with you all today. It's called the FISH philosophy that consists of 4 parts. The first part is to play, which is to always seek to have fun and enjoy what you do. The second part is to be there, meaning that you should always do your best to be present and to live in the moment. The third part is to make their day. This means to always do something that makes someone else's day better. And lastly, choose your attitude. It means to take responsibility for how you respond to what life throws at you. Remember not to compare yourself to the people surrounding you. Somebody else's life is not always what it seems. Everyone you meet has a different background. They face their own struggles. They experience their own fights. And yet everyone is where they are for a reason. Our lives have a meaning and a purpose. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. For many, high school is the end. But in the great scheme of things, this is only a stepping stone of something bigger. I'm not going to stand up here and say it's going to be easy, because it's not. Hard work comes at a price, and we've all paid it, and you're going to continue working on that if you want anything in life. Life is about to hit us like a ton of bricks. Being on our own does not mean we won't continue to rely on our parents, our loved ones, our friends, but it does mean we have to be responsible for ourselves more than ever. Pick and choose friends that will reinforce positivity, joy, and unity. And don't shut out people who only want what's best for you. Let your past stay in the past. Every day is a new day. Make your dreams a reality and never stop dreaming. Hopefully now you have a taste of who I am. You may not be the one speaking in the mic right now, but you all have a voice and you all have a story to tell, so tell it. Thank you.
San Jacinto High School, or San Jacinto Unified School District Board of Trustees and Superintendent Diane Perez, as principal of San Jacinto High School, I certify to you that these students, as members of the graduating class of 2018, have met the graduation requirements set forth by our school district.
Mr. Smith, before I officially certify these graduates, the class of 2018, I would like to share something. Parents and seniors, when I came to San Jacinto in 2004, you were in preschool. With the hope of waiting for the magic of entering kindergarten, and 127 of you entered kindergarten right in San Jacinto Unified. Students like AFJROTC Lieutenant Colonel Commander Gabriel Ambries, who started kindergarten with his teacher, Mrs. Stacy Marnell. He is on his way to Biola University. Our incredible 2-year student board member, Nadia Telemontes, started kindergarten at Record Elementary with Mrs. Maria Gray, who retired this year. Nadia is on her way to UCSD, and not only that, among other accomplishments, her national award-winning artwork will hang in the U.S. Capitol. Flash forward to today, seniors, and you continue to be remarkable. Carolina Villegas, our valedictorian, who brought back the San Jacinto High School mock trial team and is on her way to Cal Berkeley, leading the charge for social justice. Brianna Aniquez, our ASB president, who started San Jacinto Unified in first grade and led our district-wide safety campaign, If You See Something, Say Something, following the school shooting in Florida. Terrence Crook, our awesome student board member rep, who came to our board meetings month after month, who can light up the room with his positive energy, is on his way to Cal State Fullerton on a cheer scholarship. Or Jill Scott with our FFA program, who won second in state, defying all odds. And of course, there's Eddie Orozco from the San Jacinto. I love him too. From the San Jacinto mountain bike team, among other things, who continues unbelievable perseverance following his car crash. He told me just the other day, every time I put on my uniform to ride that bike, Mrs. Perez, I have so much pride in representing San Jacinto High School. He's on his way to UCR. You've also finished the best in our history in academic decathlon, taking 4th this year. We still have the highest graduation rate in our valley, and wait, there's more. We have the 2nd lowest dropout rate in Riverside County. This year, with the help of our incredible counselors, $4.4 million was awarded in scholarships to you. And as you drive up and down our streets tonight and over the next several weeks, the top 40 banners begin to be hung. U.S. News and World Report recently gave San Jacinto High School a bronze medal for the number of students that are college and career ready, only 2 in the entire valley. But none of this, as Susan points out, compares to the compassion you demonstrate for others through service, kindness, and compassion. Students, you are history makers and stereotype breakers. It has been my honor and privilege to serve you. Now, Mr. Smith, as superintendent of the San Jacinto Unified School District, I certify that these seniors have met all course requirements for graduation set forth by the incredible governing board of the San Jacinto Unified School District. It is an honor and privilege to present to you the San Jacinto High School graduating class of 2018.
Thank you, Mrs. Perez. Members of the board, would you please join us on stage as we present diplomas to the candidates?
Carolina Eneida Villegas.
Hi everyone, my name is Carolina Villegas, your class of 2018's valedictorian. I will be attending UC Berkeley in the fall, pursuing a career in educational policy. I'd like to give a huge thank you to my family, friends, especially my mom and my sister, and to programs such as the Inland Empire Future Leaders Program and the Chicano Latino Youth Leadership Project for making me the person that I am today.
Guadalupe Botello Urincho.
Hello, I'm Guadalupe Botello Urincho, your co-salutatorian, who will be majoring in public health at UCI. I want to give personal thanks to, first of all, the big man upstairs, who has given me the strength and resilience to finish these past 4 years. Next, Mrs. Gear, Mr. Jackson, and Mr. Brandt, who have helped me endlessly. And my parents, Mom, Pops, love you, for always being there. My siblings, Erica, Diego, and my main man, Rodrigo, for being my motivation. Lastly, special thanks to all my friends, especially Susan, Maricela, Felicity, Leslie, and Star, who pushed me to do my best.
Sierra Golding.
Hello, my name is Sierra Golding and I am class of 2018's co-salutatorian. I plan on attending Mount San Jacinto Community College in the fall and I'm going to major in nursing. My intended career is a nurse anesthetist. Tonight, I'd like to thank my family here in the stands, my aunt, my uncle, and all my cousins for constantly supporting me. I'd also like to thank my boyfriend for constantly pushing me to be the best that I can be, and my teachers. Mr. Jackson, these last 4 years have been great, and Ms. Salas, this last year has been great. Last but most definitely not least, I'd love to thank my parents and my little brother for being my backbone and constantly supporting my every move.
Sonia Chinameram Chinedu.
Hello, my name is Sonia Chinedu and I'm your historian for the class of 2018. In the fall, I'll be going to the University of California, Irvine, majoring in biological sciences, after which I'll be going to medical school to further my education into becoming a pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon. I want to give a big thank you to God for helping me become who I am today, and to my family for always supporting me and being there for me every time when I needed them. I also want to give a big shout out to my friends, Daniela, Kizel, Esme, Muiwa, who have always been so supportive, and to all the teachers who have helped me overcome all the obstacles that I have been through throughout the whole course of my high school year. Thank you so much, and I love you all.
Susan Maria Lopez Martinez. Brianna Iniguez. Jennifer Anna Nunez. Betty Alma Thompson.
Chloe Logan.
Felicity Ann Dorn.
Chesley Burbridge.
Ryan Anthony Suarez.
Luz Liana Thomas.
Brandy Alondra Arriaga.
Star Kathleen Nissel.
Susana Cisneros.
Reina Evelyn Rivera Ciordia,
Uriel Trejo Martínez,
Maya Goldsmith,
Adrián Preciado,
Alisa Joe Rose Edwards,
Shannon Christy Stone,
Giselle and Kilario McTulis,
Esmeralda Rizo,
Samantha Jewel Madden,
Daniela Miranda,
Terrence John Crook IV,
Jeanette Soto,
Marisela Guadalupe Vasquez,
Kimberly Lopez Alvarez,
Raven Alisa Men,
Nadia Marlena Talamantes,
Priscilla Elizabeth Colino,
Erica Cortez,
Tucker McKay Johnson,
Cassandra Lynn Tantores,
Mayra Sandoval de la Torre,
Felix Hernandez Javier,
Jazmín Salgado,
Jorge Arias Benavides,
Kahir Salim Abdul Wali,
Julissa Acosta,
Sabrina Elaine Agnew,
Alejandra Guadalupe Aguilar Macías,
Oyemuiwa Eina,
Hector Alarcón Jr.,
Alejandro Alba,
John Hayden Albright,
Ashley Alcalá,
Luis Antonio Alvarez,
Sacha Álvarez,
Gabriel Martín Ambriz,
Angélica Amador Rangel,
Gisela Renee Ames,
Héctor Baltasar Ambriz Saucedo,
Kevin Andrew Antunes,
Paul Anaya,
Erica Arambula,
Francisco Javier Aparicio,
Francisco Javier Arredondo,
Jacob Arámbula,
Carissa Elaine Areola,
Yesenia Ayala,
Christian Arroyo,
Priscila Jubera Arreguín,
Sergio Victoriano Ábalos Legoreta,
Rebeca Arroyo,
Serena Ayers,
Eric Arreola,
Chandler Livio Ayers,
Anthony Balboa,
Asia Ladoris Bailey,
Michelle Baltasar,
Cassandra Darlene Balcazar,
Amber Marie Barclay,
Isa Marianne Bansuan,
José Ascensión Barragán,
Jalen Barnett McGee,
Samantha Nicole Marie Barraza,
Kevin Spencer Barragan,
Rachel Celeste Bartels,
Kimberly Lorraine Barroso,
Cameron Anthony L. Beckett,
Gustavo Ángel Bartolo,
Jada Janelle Benitez,
Kaya Bivians,
Saraya Renee Beal,
Nico Beluso,
Ana Marie Boshan,
Mariah Betancourt,
Sayan Tamara Bolaños,
Mariah Bosnick,
Monique Marisa Briones,
Crystal Bottoms Nunez,
Christian Delanoy Burdick,
Kaya Danae Brown,
José Luis Bustamante,
Taylor Burge,
Silverio Durán Caballero Jr.,
Alyssa Cheyenne Bustos,
Andrew Caldera,
Nicholas James Cabrera,
Jacqueline Camacho Gutiérrez,
José Manuel Calvarín Trujillo,
Henry Campos,
Andrés Iván Camarena.
Shelby Carvajal,
Freddy Gilmer Cano Funes.
Giovanni Carranza,
Evelyn Carranza.
Alex Carrillo,
Ángel Careón.
Audrey Ann Castañeda,
Angelina Carrillo Garcia.
Flor Yasmín Castellanos,
Leslie Casillas.
Alexander Steven Castillo,
Ernest Castellanos.
Alexis Priscila Castro,
Adriana Monique Castillo.
Jennifer Alexia Castro Páez,
Alyssa Raquel Castillo.
Selena Nicole Catters,
Ruby Castro Chavez.
Eduardo Centeno,
Jackie Melina Catalán Noyola.
Alexis Chávez,
Reina Celaya.
Carlos Chávez García,
Fabian Centeno Ruiz.
Dallas Cisneros,
Javier Alan Chona Navarrete.
Edgar Cisneros Barrón,
John Chavez.
Lainey Klink,
Tatiana Marie Cisneros.
Victorious Kamen,
Nina Marie Clark.
Inola Contreras,
Tamia Marie Conji.
Christian Alexander B. Cooper,
Jawan Allah Cook.
Elías Jesús Corona,
Oscar Cordero.
Fernando Corona Rodríguez,
Irene Samantha Corona.
Jesús Alberto Corral Jara,
Jacqueline Coronado.
Carlos Corrales,
Martha Adelini Corral Sandoval.
Elena Covarrubias,
Anthony Cortez.
Charday Cross,
Jeremiah Zen Cox.
Edgar Curiel Cano,
Feliciano Cruz.
Serena de la Torre,
Carlos Daniel Custodio.
Alisa Isabel Durán,
Anthony Angel de Leon.
Julián Albino Escamilla,
Taekwon Douglas.
Eric Alexis Escobar,
Richard Luis Escalera.
Alonso Esquivel,
April Escobar.
John Dylan Estrada,
Sheridan Espinosa.
Noah Ray Estrada,
Sofía Alexis Estanislao.
Giancarlo Facio,
Melissa Estrada.
Diana Melissa Flores,
Brianna Lisette Fabela.
Martín Flores,
Shatira Monique Daniels Ferrer.
Ángela Fonseca,
Kevin Flores.
Maya Michelle Foster Diaz,
Zachary Michael Foreman.
Michael Garbaldi,
Enedina Cecilia Galvan.
Erika Susana García,
Abraham Garcia.
Jennifer García,
Bobby Lynn Garcia.
Raymond Benjamin Garcia,
Esteban Garcia.
Atsiri Daniela Garcia Olvera,
Mary Garcia.
Ernest Demond Garrett,
Jocelyn Guadalupe Garcia Aguilar.
Leslie Angeli Godinez,
Cameron Daniel Gardner.
Grecia Leticia Gómez Cázares,
Aubrey Francoise Rose Gibbs.
Armando González,
Carlos Gomez.
Cristal Arlene González.
Diego Gomez Jimenez.
Marina González.
Brittany Gonzalez.
September Rain González.
Salvador Daniel Gonzalez.
Alejandra González Mojarro.
Andre Goodlow.
Darlene Aileen Guerrero.
Haley Gu.
Eddie Guerrero.
Dylan J. Guerrero.
Jacqueline Lisette Guevara.
Valeria Guerrero Vizcara.
Jennifer Gutierrez.
America Jazmín Gutierrez.
Kylia Yaguijara.
Diamond Raylene Gutierrez.
Adalí Alisa Aro.
Erika Guzmán.
Amairani Aro González.
Lejon Haith.
Raymond Alexander Harrison.
Siriami Aro.
Cassidy Michaela Hurstings.
Romy Amir Harris.
Amber Rose Hemming.
Benny Helms IV.
Rigoberto Hermosillo.
Sheila Allison Olvera Henson.
Ariel Ruth Hernández.
Alejandra Puga Hernández.
Martin Raymond Hernández.
Ernesto Hernández.
Joshua Adam Drake Hicks.
Ana Lilia Herrera.
Jairi Horton.
Tina J. Renee Hinojosa.
Dallas Sterling Humphreys.
Brian Scott Hoyt.
Elena Isbel.
Jacqueline Ibarra.
Joshua Iturbide.
Itati Robin Eisen.
Anthony Jacobo.
Alice Renee Jackson.
Ryan Connor Janis.
Savannah K. Lynn Jaycott.
Kathy Hardwick.
Dante LaShawn Johnson II.
Wyatt Ethan Johnson.
Riley William Jordan.
Anthony Kakogi.
William Ray Kennedy.
Lily Lucille Kimbrough.
Brianna Nicole King.
Destiny Cono.
Eric Anthony Lee Coop.
Giovanna Yolanda Guri.
Eileen La Madrid.
Jordan Benedict Layard.
Julissa Ledesma.
Alec Camden Williams.
Orion Leeper.
Hunter Jackson Littleton.
Gina Marissa Maria Leyva.
Eric Refugio Loera.
Hazel K. Guterres Sandoval.
Darius Logan.
Maria Fernandez Jimenez Corrales.
Andrew Ray Lopez.
Jesse Loera.
Emily Lopez.
Giovanni Elias Lomeli.
Eva Lopez Salazar.
Annette Lopez.
Brody James Love.
Glenn Lopez.
Brian Madrid.
Kiana Kim Loraña.
Saúl Maldonado.
Jacqueline Cristal Magaña.
Patrick Javier María.
Angel Giovanni Macias.
Daisy Marín.
Andy Manzano.
Mayordi Marlet Márquez.
Kevin Maria Benavides.
Adrián Martínez.
Ángela María Márquez.
Genesis Lucero Martínez.
José Eduardo Márquez.
Jessica Martínez.
Melanie Martin.
Mercedes McDaniel.
Brandon Martínez.
Ezequiel McGraw.
Itzel Martínez.
Anthony Edward Medina.
Melissa Brianna Martínez.
Michael David Mejía.
Alexis McDaniel.
Moisés Ricardo Méndez.
Marlon Michael McCabe.
Howard Emol Matthews.
Vivian Silva Medeiros.
Megan Patricia Micheli.
Rigoberto Medina.
Aaliyah Rose Misi.
Sion Christopher Mejia.
Odalis Mondragon.
Victor Leonardo Méndez.
Alexander Montiel.
Karina Mendoza.
Aaron Morales.
Giovanni Jose Masichi.
Abraham Moreno Padilla.
Nathan Marley Miranda.
Evelyn Moron.
Carla Yatzel Molina.
Alexia Esmeralda Mota Lemus.
Marcus Ryan Montes.
Iris Muniz.
Asari Kesa Lynn Moore.
Cambriana Murphy.
Mark Anthony Morales.
Helen Paulina Nevares.
Megan Eileen Morgan.
Misty Ray Niso.
Evelyn Jamilet Morones Para.
Sergio Samaí Nogales.
Caesar Anthony Mosqueda.
Jessica Núñez Vázquez.
Raymond Joseph Munoz.
Casey Ryan Odell.
Gwyneth Monique Nevares.
Carlos Daniel Olaez.
Antu Nguyen.
Anne-Marie Ontiveros.
Erin Nieves.
Jada Orona.
Ernie Norris.
Maria Guadalupe Oropesa.
Kelsey Jean Oblinas.
Pedro Orozco.
Brianna Victoria Ochoa.
Marlene Otañez Luna.
Ashley Nicole Olvera.
Gabriel Pacheco.
Vicente Amado Ornelas Roque.
Adrián Peñalosa.
Carolina Guadalupe Oropesa.
Jorge Pérez.
Daniel Alejandro Orozco Partida.
Josie Kathleen Perez.
Eduardo Marlon Orozco.
Sarah Esperanza Pérez Gutierrez.
Mariluz Osuna Garcia.
Leslie Michelle Pettis.
Lydia Cristina Padilla.
Mariah Melina Ponce.
AJ Michael Arieta Parcero.
David Genaro Quiles.
Cameron Anthony Perez.
Joshua Salvador Ramirez.
Kayla Luisa Perez.
Juan Gabriel Ramirez.
Elizabeth Perez Morales.
Jesus Ramos Padilla.
Donovan Isaiah Purnell.
Emma Marie Reeder.
Erica Lisbeth Plasencia.
Sandy Renteria.
Isaac Matthew Pulido.
Miguel Ángel Reyes.
Joseph Anthony Ramirez.
Ernesto Rios.
Jennifer Guadalupe Ramirez Marone.
Alexandra Joe Rivera.
Monica Alexis Ransom.
Roberto Rivera Diaz.
Renwick Brits Conco Regis.
Kevin Antonio Rocha.
Eric Reyes.
Giovanna Adora Rodriguez.
Alonso Armando Reina Alegrande.
Rebecca Antonia Rodriguez.
Jesse Anthony Rios.
Vincent Rodriguez.
Jose Rivera Marin.
Raúl Rojas.
Clarence Jimmy Roche.
Sebastián Romero.
Ana Belen Rodriguez.
Elaine Yaneth Roque.
Christopher Daniel Rodriguez.
Arnoldo Fernando Ruano Ramirez.
Robert Anthony Rodriguez.
Gabriela Sainz.
Jasmine Rodriguez Lopez.
Alani Kiara Salins.
Monse Guadalupe Rojo.
Karen Araceli Samano Carrillo.
Stephanie Romero.
Brianna Sampson.
Mark Anthony Rosaspan.
Luis Sanchez.
Alejandro Giovanni Ruvalcaba.
Ricardo Sanchez.
Abigail Abayram Salas Jimenez.
Serena Denise Sandoval.
Dennis Daniel Samaiego.
Karina Santiago.
Jessica Noeme Samayoa Tanchez.
Alina Saucedo.
Raymond Sanchez II.
Christopher James Schaefer.
Carlos Sandoval.
Ben Scruggs.
Cindy Santiago.
Daniel Serrata Yegan.
Fiona Chrysler Bautista Santos.
Rachel Short.
Daniela Salcedo.
Deanna Melanie Sierra.
Jill Francis Scott.
Marina Cimental Bautista.
Jesse Sepulveda Jr.
Charisse Leanne Lacole Smith.
Wiley Quinn Shoemaker.
Michelle Jacqueline Solana Marin.
Anthony Joseph Siegfried.
Jacob Stewart.
Nina Lilo Satelli.
Angelina Summers.
Tristan Joshua Sly.
Lorena Jane Thompson.
Eric Alejandro Sosa.
Marilyn Telez.
Isidro Suarez.
Fernanda Lee Torres.
Kaylee Swan.
Joshua Alexander Torres Sanchez.
Florentina Talvera.
Manny Trujillo.
Kyla Catherine Tanner.
Litzy Leticia Trujillo Velasquez.
Jordan Alexis Tom.
Jesus Eduardo Valenzuela.
Justin Mitchell Tolmachov.
Stephanie Valenzuela.
Jason Torres Garcia.
Angie Vasquez.
Eric Tovar Rivera.
Jose Luis Vasquez Gutierrez.
Jesse Asael Trujillo Lomeli.
Miguel Angel Velasquez.
Pablo Vaca Orozco.
Elizabeth Velasquez Romero.
Larissa Valenzuela.
Jessica Verduzco.
Arturo Varela.
Douglas Ivan Villalobos Mejia.
Diana Ruby Vasquez.
Andrea Yamile Valleja Carrillo.
Elizabeth Vega Castaneda.
Rosa Maria Villasenor.
Arlene Arceli Velasquez.
Aliyah Walikram.
Luis Carlos Ventura Anaya.
Paige Joy Watson.
Giselle Vidreska.
Terrence Dewan Williams.
David Villapando.
Sydney Wilson.
Derek Anthony Viela.
Pamela Zavala.
Hakeem Trayvon Washington.
Juan Enrique Wagoner.
Madison Ann Waddell.
Sumajay Duwavian Whitfield.
Genesis Willerford.
Gilberto Zuniga.
Jacqueline Wilson. Adelina Marie Wright. Yaneli Angelin Zavala.
Graduates, please stand. Graduates, please hold your tassels. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the help and support from the City of San Jacinto and the Ward family, please join us in the traditional lighting of the S by facing the North Mountain.
Although Paris always favors the white and the green, and the gentle sons of Hemet under white and gold are seen, we will hold our color splendor, nor honor shall they lack, while SJ stands defender of the orange and the black.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you the class of 2018.
Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you